Hi everyone, thank you for taking the time to stop by. Now I'll put a link to this article in the description box below, and I'll also pin it to the top of comments. But the main reason why I'm bringing this up is because right at the end there is a quote from a Watchtower coordinator that may be useful for those who are challenging the carts, who are going and cart crashing and speaking out. Okay, so it is about, well, this is about in Chicago on the L, is it legal to be having the cart? So it's talked about. They actually do get a let's find the guy. Martin Reddish, a Northwestern professor of constitutional law, talks about the 1992 Supreme Court case that has pretty much proved that it is okay for people to be out proselytizing. So it's noted that anyone has the right to exercise the free speech like that. And they're questioning why don't more people do it. And we have talked about having unwitnessing carts, which perhaps may be a way that you're going to get less aggro from the law. So they've got this guy quoted, Paul Schmidt, the coordinator for Jehovah's Witnesses. Can you see Bible literature displays in Chicago? Now, Paul is saying it appears that the keys are familiarity with the rules, consistently showing up at the same stations day after day, and maintaining a pleasant demeanor. Well, do they maintain? I don't think they maintain a pleasant demeanor. Sometimes they're damned unpleasant from what we see. I don't think, when someone goes up and says, I was abused as a child by someone in the congregation, and so the witness then smirking back at them, I don't think that's a pleasant demeanor. So there we have a very non-culty picture, but talking about how far they are around Chicago. One of the reasons that the CTA and the police have been so good to us over the years is because we're not aggressive, Schmidt added. Well, we are not aggressive maybe to people walking by, but have a child in your household say, I don't believe it. And we are talking an underage child saying, I don't believe this. I don't want to go to meetings. And I have personally seen those children thrown out of those households, or the child has to live in that house, not being spoken to by any of their family. That's not aggressive. Behave yourself, Schmidt. You're a liar. But this is a good one. That doesn't mean that the volunteers don't occasionally get static from strap hangers. When you put your faith out there in the public setting, some people are going to disagree with you, Schmidt said. Some do it more vocally than others. We have the right to exercise our religion and freedom of speech, but everyone around us does too. So that's just part of the deal. So those of you who are going out on witnessing and you're getting grief and you're getting the police called out on you, I want you to remember and have handy this quote from Schmidt, who is coordinating in Chicago the carts. We have the right to exercise our religion and freedom of speech, but everyone around us does too. So that's just part of the deal. So that coordinator is saying they do expect people to speak out against them, and it's part of the deal. So remember that every time. Next time, witnesses, when you want to sort of just look around and be sullen and unchristian and call the police out on someone who's quoting a bit of your own literature to you, but it happens to be 20 years old, so it doesn't count anymore. You remember that. You see, that's the trouble. None of you can get your story straight, and that's what happens when you lie. It's really hard to keep a story straight and not keep contradicting yourself. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.